The earth has unique wonders, from the well that turns everything that falls into it to the rocks that produce music. Researchers have not yet discovered the actual cause of many of these phenomena. Together we see 5 of these wonders. Number 1. Dead Sea. Few waters in the world are as significant historically, geographically, and religiously as the Dead Sea. In the tradition of the ancient Egyptians, the Jews, and the Islamic tradition, this sea is shown on the map. The Dead Sea is a place where no one drowns. This sea is known as dead because of its excessive salinity. The high saltiness in this sea makes plant and animal life impossible in it, which is why the word dead has been attributed to it. However, according to research, tiny organisms such as bacteria have been seen at the bottom of the lake. This sea, or lake, is 9.6 times saltier than the oceans, so much so that the total salt of an ocean in front of it is like a tiny drop. Even though the fresh water of the Jordan River flows into it because it has nowhere to go, it evaporates there and what remains is a world of salt. This lake is the lowest place on Earth and is 420 meters below sea level. It is interesting to know that during the day, the temperature rises between 60 and 100 degrees Celsius, and what makes it unique is that it is the only place on Earth where you can sunbathe for a long time and not burn at all. This is because of the natural protective layers against UV rays. The lake's thick salt makes it easy to stay afloat. If you are afraid of drowning and do not like to paddle in the water, the Dead Sea is your friend. The presence of concentrated salt in this lake helps you stay on the water without any hassle, and again, because of this, it is impossible to swim in it. It is as if a floating device is always attached to you. Number 2. Magic circles. One of the fascinating wonders of Namib deserts in Namibia is the magic circles, a geomorphic phenomenon. Seeing the rings of this desert from above creates an enchanting view. The diameter of these circles varies from 1.5 meters to 6 meters. Before 2014, magic circles were thought to exist only in Namibia, while similar specimens were discovered in Australia this year. Scientists have not yet found the cause of these rings. The locals believe these rings were created by ghosts or are footprints left by the gods. They also think that the reason for the formation of these rings is the dance of spirits or the movement of UFOs. To understand how these rings formed, even mathematicians tried to make models that would show if there was a recognizable pattern but were unsuccessful. To date, no accepted theory has been proposed to justify the existence of this phenomenon. However, scientists from Namibia, Germany, the United States, and other countries have studied the cause of this fantastic phenomenon. Some studies have suggested that these circles exist due to termites absorbing water and nutrients from the Earth's surface. Another theory states that this phenomenon is a kind of self-organization of vegetation. In fact, the roots extract water and nutrients from the reservoirs in a circular motion. Another wonder of this desert is that the magic circles dry up and disappear after a long drought but magically reappear after the rain. Number 3. Stone-making well. The well is located near the town of Knaresborough, north of Yorkshire, England. The Knaresborough well is very terrible, and was once thought to have been cursed by the devil because when the water of this well dripped on anything, it turned it to stone. The water of this well contains a lot of minerals that can form hard shells of minerals on various objects. In the past, many people avoided approaching the scary Knaresborough well because they feared the healthy water would turn them into rocks like any other object. But some curious people always put a device next to the well waterfall and saw that their device gradually turned to stone in just a few weeks. It takes 3 to 5 months for a stone-making well to turn a teddy bear into stone. Number 4. Stones that ring the bell. Bell rocks are the name of a group of rocks that are scattered over an area of 7 acres in Pennsylvania, USA. Crushing stone has its sound, and we are all familiar with it. Knocking a hammer on a stone produces a unique sound and a bass, and this sound is the same for all stones, except for bell stones, considered one of the secrets of nature. These stones have a unique sound, and when you hit a hammer on them, you will hear the sound of a bell or a hammer hitting the iron. These strange rocks were first discovered in the mid-1700s and have been worked on by many scientists, but the information obtained does not indicate anything specific inside these rocks, and the reason for this strange sound is still unknown. In 1965, a scientist experimented with these rocks and concluded that the collision produced a very soft sound that the human ear could not hear. He also concluded that the material of these rocks is a kind of volcanic material. Number 5. Crystal Cave. 17 years ago, two brothers working on a mine in an underground tunnel accidentally discovered a cave. The fantastic Crystal Cave is lower than the Nika mine in Mexico and is a cave that does not fit in the human imagination. The height of its crystals sometimes reaches 12 meters, some of which are 4 meters in diameter and weigh more than 55 tons. It is perilous to enter the cave without safety equipment, so that only 10 minutes is possible for humans to survive. Inside this fantastic cave, the temperature is hot and scorching. Its temperature is always 59 degrees Celsius, and its humidity is more than 90%. In fact, the factors that have led to the formation of crystals make the cave environment very dangerous for humans. Currently, this cave is submerged in water, which is excellent news for its crystals, because being in the vicinity of the air would destroy them. The public can't visit the cave at all, and the operation of this mine has stopped, and only people who work on scientific projects can enter the cave wearing unique clothes. Even wearing these special clothes and a particular cooling system, you cannot last more than 45 minutes in the cave and must leave the cave immediately after this time. Although the cave is closed, its crystals can be seen. One of the large crystals has now been taken from Nika to the Astro Gallery in New York City so that the public can see this wonder of nature.